Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Digital Pollution Podcast. You have myself and, of course, my co-host Cub.
Yes, we're back. The
Hello.
super team. Uh, and I have even seen Superman, or should I say Superboy, which is
Whatever.
marketed as Superman. Yeah.
Well, apparently the guy
James,
the guy playing Superman's pretty good by all accounts.
yes. And I would really like to see him as Superman if I get the chance for that. But he's not Superman in the movie.
Well,
In the movie, he plays as kind of Superboy. He's unexperienced. He loses every fight. Every fight. He gets beaten down the whole movie. The movie starts with him losing his first time. They say it in the title text. They say, "Oh, now he lost his first fight." We don't see him fighting. We just see the scene where he is lying in the snow.
no, what's in the
And
trailer?
yes, what's in the trailer? That's how. By the way, the trailer has the whole movie in it. It has even the ending. It has even the last scene from the movie is also in the trailer. Here, the scene where they are kissing and flying up. He and Louis Lane. This is the last scene of the movie.
Well, you would have guessed that though, anyway. Really, it seems like an end of movie
Yeah,
scene.
yeah, but also the last fight of the movie. The end of the last fight of the movie is also in the trailer when he beats Ultraman. And then this black guy says to him, "Hey, why are you hanging around?" And he says, "Oh, I'm doing important stuff. I'm not hanging around." This scene is after the end fight. So the whole movie is in the trailer. The whole movie.
Well. Hello, Raymond.
Yeah.
Hello, Olaf.
Yeah, nice you're joining us here on our super stream. Um, how should I say Jurassic stream?
I don't know. Oh, fucking hell.
Yes. So, how do you like my new version of Jurassic World? The rant,
Well,
the 30-minute rant.
I didn't really pay that much attention to it.
Yeah, I know it's Jurassic World. Who cares?
Well, no. As soon as you started going on the anti-woke thing and blah blah blah, I just tuned out. I couldn't care less.
Why? Because it's true.
No, because it just makes you sound like an idiot, and I can't take your criticism seriously.
Oh, really? Pointing out that men are constantly portrayed as weak or gay.
Oh Jesus, I'm not getting
That
into
is
it.
not valid. That is not valid criticism.
Not really.
And pointing out that something like female Jesus is woke is not valid.
Yeah, well, we've had male Jesuses, so doesn't matter. Fictional characters, who gives a shit? It's not real.
And also the key to everything, and which at the end turns out to be a whole nothing burger anyway.
Well, that's because the films are crap.
Yeah, yeah, it's crap because it's also ultra woke, and has also a socialist communist message in
Oh
it,
well, never mind.
and it also says save animal life, fuck human life, and things like that. So that is
Nothing wrong
not
with
it's
that. If I could invent something which only killed the humans, I'd press it right now. Because all we are a virus with shoes.
yeah, which they kind of did with the dinosaurs or not.
I don't know, I didn't fucking see it, dude. I don't watch them Jurassic World bullshit films. Fucking, I'm wasting my time on it.
Yeah, but that's funny because if you haven't watched them, how can you say that my criticism is not valid on them?
It's just by your choice of words. It just puts you off. I can't take anything
So
you
you
say
think
seriously.
so you think I should not be allowed to say the word woke?
No, not at all. You do you, as the kids say.
And even if something is clearly woke, I shouldn't call it out?
It's up to you, isn't it? It's your video.
Yeah, but how should I describe when men constantly get portrayed as weak or villains or gay? What is the term for that? How can I describe that with another word than woke?
But those bits don't really matter, though, do they? Probably. I'm
Really?
assuming.
Really? You are not sick of constantly seeing men as portrayed as villains or as gay and constantly women as the heroes and so on. You don't getting sick of that?
Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Because I'm not insane. But if the film's
so you had
if it's a badly written piece of shit, I won't watch it on them grounds that it's just badly written.
Yeah. I could say, yeah, what is when one of your favorite characters they would turn into a woman or black or gay, but they already did that.
Depends how it's written.
So you have no problems with the last Doctor Who seasons.
They were just badly written rubbish. And it doesn't remind you anything of Doctor Who.
But it was not annoying that Doctor Who became a female.
Yeah, somewhat. Because, you know, Gallifreyan Time Lords have males and females. I don't know why they just didn't. If they wanted a female Time Lord, why didn't they just do a Romana spin-off show? You'll find out 2 years later on.
And it was not annoying that he became especially gay.
Didn't bother me in the slightest.
That the gayness was the most important part of his character.
And that's because of the showrunner.
Episode, yeah, but this didn't bother you that in every episode they had to mention that he's gay and had to do some gay stuff.
It didn't bother me at all.
It didn't bother
me at all. It's just that it was just rubbish in general.
It didn't bother you that.
But that's the world we live in, Cub.
In every episode, it didn't bother you that he. But I haven't seen him cry in
that's
any
because he does not project. He doesn't portray the Doctor well. That's why. But all these new incarnations have got it all slightly wrong, as far as I'm concerned. That's why I only watch proper Who. I don't care about it. And the new ones just got worse and worse and worse since they brought it back. So I just don't care about new Who. I don't care about it until they do something good again, which by the past 10 years they still haven't done anything good with the character. So I can't see him starting now.
Yeah, the best thing they could do is just canceling it and never bring it up again. Just let it die. That would be the best thing.
They just need new people. They just need new people in charge. New people who get the show, what it was really about. That's what they need. Some good writers. And a script editor. More than anything, they need a fucking script editor. Like in the olden days. Because all this shit wouldn't fly. They need a script editor.
But they have to reboot it or something like that. Because they can't continue it. With this, the canon is damaged beyond repair at this moment.
Well, yeah. That's why I just don't care.
Yeah. So they kind of have killed the show.
Well, yeah. The ratings have been in the toilet, haven't they, for the past few years? So, you know, can't see. And I can't see Disney putting more money into the deal. I think even Disney will go, hang on a minute, fuck this. So I can't see Disney fronting up any more cash. So until BBC,
Yeah, but
until the BBC find a partner, it'll be off the air, I reckon. Until somebody else makes them a deal.
yeah, but Disney clearly doesn't make content to make any profit. We know that since their Marvel and Star Wars crap or not.
Fucking yeah, but Disney have been there before, man. In the 80s and 90s, they were nearly fucking bankrupt, and they didn't own half the amount of stuff as they do now. And the banks will always bail them out anyway.
Yeah, but you think Disney produces something like Ahsoka or the Acolyte to make money?
Well, certainly not the Acolyte, but Ahsoka had its fans. I wasn't one of them, but plenty of people liked it. I don't know why, but plenty of people did. Not so much not so much. What was the other one you mentioned? I've already forgot.
The Acolyte?
That's it. That's the one nobody liked.
Skeleton Crew?
It was fun for what it was.
The Book of Boba Fett?
Absolute rubbish.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Absolute junk. Yeah, they haven't got a good track record, Disney. It's because greed. Do you know what I mean? They just want to put so much stuff out, and they don't care about the quality. It's all about quantity and not quality.
Maybe they wanted to make a few bucks with Ironheart.
I don't know. Did anybody even watch it?
Yeah.
I think that's a show that'll just disappear from people's memory.
Oh, Agatha. Yeah, all along, Agatha the Witch.
I didn't watch that either. I don't care about this Marvel shit. You know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck. Especially the TV shows.
Yeah. Hey, maybe they wanted to make a big profit with Captain America 4 or with Thunderbolts.
Well, I still haven't got around to watching Thunderbolts. I'd have to be really bored, but apparently it's not a bad movie, apparently. But, you know.
Yeah, Jess, it's really good. You should watch it.
I've got better things to waste my limited time. I'm not going to waste it watching yet another generic fucking CGI fest fucking bullshit 2 hours. You know?
Oh, but Jess, haven't you read the reviews that are praising it because it deals so well with depression?
Oh, whoop-de fucking do. Everybody suffers from depression. Fucking get in line. Fucking hell. Suck it up.
But what I have experienced myself is that you get the depressions not before you watch it, after you watch it, then you get depressed.
No, I can't be bothered. I may watch it if I'm really bored, but I will always find something to entertain. Like my 2 new Doctor Who box sets, which have came through the post. Season 8 and Season 10. Excellent. I watched Terror of the Autons today. Brilliant. Proper Who.
Yeah, and I watched the Tomb of the Cybermen today.
Excellent story. One of my favourites, that is, Tomb of the Cybermen. You know, there was a time, when that was on the Lost list. And then in the early 90s, a copy was found in Hong Kong. And then all of a sudden we had Tomb of the Cybermen. It was like, fuck yeah. And then everybody was getting their hopes up again. Oh, maybe more lost episodes will be found. More lost episodes will be found. Never really did, but, But to find Tomb of the Cybermen, all 4 parts, when it was on the missing list, was fucking amazing. I can still remember it to this day when it was found. Fucking Doctor Who fans were going mental and... Yeah.
Yes,
I love Tomb of the Cybermen.
To have a little bit context, it's the first episode in season 5.
Yeah, I think so. See, because the thing is, Cub, I've got to get used to these seasons things. You know what I mean? Because when you're British in Doctor Who, it was stories from the first Doctor, second Doctor, third Doctor, and so forth.
Yeah.
You didn't put it into seasons. That's only been happening the past few years. Well,
I'm just explaining that it's the second Doctor, and it's Trout.
Troughton. Yes, good old Pat Troughton.
Troughton. It's the second Doctor, which I starting really to like. He took over in the season. Was it season 3 or season 4?
4.
The last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the last season he took over, and
See, I'm learning to put them into seasons now.
yeah, it's just easier that people understand where we are. Because if we just say the second Doctor or the third Doctor, maybe they get a little bit confused. But so that
well, no, not really.
is it? I think
if you know Doctor Who, you wouldn't get confused. And old Doctor Who fans are probably more confused with putting things into seasons.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, for me, it's also the second Doctor. But this season thing, I just use.
I must admit, I am getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. It's only took me about fucking 10 years, but I'm getting used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a four-part story. That's 4 episodes.
It sure does.
First episode,
and it's so much heavily influenced, like fucking when they found the Tutankhamun crypt and all that with the archaeologists and mummies and ancient Egypt. It's really influenced by that stuff, which is another great point about that story.
Yeah, Jess, tell us a little bit about the story. So the Doctor, he appears with his companions. He has a new companion.
Victoria.
From the Victorian age.
Well, her name's Victoria.
She's also Victoria from the Victorian age, or not? Yeah, and so her father died in this last episode.
He did.
Yeah, and so they took her with them, and from the other companions, only one companion is still there. What's his name?
Jamie.
Jamie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here the one with the Scottish outfit.
Well, yeah, because they got him from the Highlanders story, didn't they? I think was Jamie's first one. I think, if I remember right.
Maybe, but the Highlander story I couldn't properly watch.
Well, most of it's missing. That's why.
Yeah, well, it was so much of it. It's missing.
That's the problem. That's the problem with the second Doctor Troughton era. So many of the stories are missing, but we have been blessed with a few animated versions, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. At least we had a few animated versions. But in this one, as I said, the Cybermen, they don't come back. They are found by these archaeologists in this cave.
Yes, on Talos. Because
they're
old planet of fucking hell. What was the Cyberman's old planet? Talos is where Tomb of Cybermen set. Mondas, that was the moon. What blew up, wasn't it? Mondas, yeah. And now they're on Talos.
Yeah. So there is an expedition to that cave on this planet, and the Doctor kind of pretends with his companion that he's also a scientist and also kind of an expedition.
Mm-hmm.
And he is also the guy who opens the door and also gives all the hints kind of that they can explore these Cybermen.
Mm-hmm.
And the female companion, of course, acts constantly stupid as fuck.
Well, that was sort of part of the job. But things do improve though, as you'll see when you step into the world of colour with John Pertwee.
Because when she went voluntarily into this chamber to take a nap or something like that?
Well, dude, the female companions at that time were there to fall over and twist their ankle, get themselves in stupid situations, or scream at the monster of the week. That was their job for a while.
Yeah, I know, but it was really funny to watch, and yeah, it turns out this expedition was financed by somebody who wanted to work together with the Cybermen, who
Dude, that's a
underestimated
common
them.
theme in pretty much every Cyberman story. There's always a double-crossing human who wants to work with the Cybermen for power or whatever reason. There's always one. You'll notice. Now
Yeah,
I've told you, you'll realise. There's
yeah, but
always one.
it's with the
Hey,
Daleks.
dude,
Yeah,
there's
but
another. Yeah,
it's with the
dude, that.
Daleks the same
Let me
thing.
finish.
Oh, yes.
That's another connection to the Mummy and Ham. That guy who played the double crossing guy who wanted to work with the Cybermen, I can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head. He was also in the Hammer Mummy movie. Another connection to Egypt.
Ah, ah. Oh, okay. Okay. So probably I have reviewed this movie when he
Yeah,
was in.
yeah,
So
because you included the
yeah,
Hammer one in your Mummy video recently, didn't
yeah,
you?
in my mama videos, not
Yeah, yeah.
recently, but back then, years ago, when I made a retrospective on all the mummy movies, I also included the Hammer ones, of course, and probably I've spoken about that one where he was in. Do you mean the Christopher Lee one, or was there a continuation from the Christopher Lee one, by
Yeah,
the way?
the Christopher Lee one, and I think he was in the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. I think he was also in that one as well.
Yeah, yeah. That, but that was even a good one. It was not even a bad one, when I remember it right. It was surprisingly not as bad as I thought.
Well, the Hammer movies have a certain charm.
Yeah. Yeah, but with the Dalek storylines, it's also seems also that there is often somebody who double crosses them by wants to work with the Daleks. They came directly from such a story, as you remember.
Yeah, the evil of the Daleks was the story before, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah, and yeah,
Fucking
in
hell!
that
Hey, my
in
fucking
that
memory must be slightly working a little bit better today.
yeah, and in that one, there
I'm
was
sure it
this
won't
not
last, dear listeners.
this once there was this scientist or psychologist or whatever who also thought he could uh, work together with the Daleks because he wanted the formula for gold,
Ah,
if you can remember.
yeah, it's been a while
The-
since I watched The Evil of the Daleks.
yeah, at the end it comes out. It turns out he wanted the formula how to turn worthless metal into gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That,
and
that
he
was
got
another
it
one of
even.
the great animated ones as well, when they animated Evil of the Daleks. Excellent. Sounds really good in surround sound.
Yeah, and I sadly couldn't watch the animated version. Had to watch the with the stills
Yeah,
version,
the tally snap versions.
belly
Unfortunately,
snap versions.
yeah, I
Yeah.
did hear a rumor
Where
that they're supposed to have been animating the Dalek master plan, but I haven't heard anything since, and that was a while back.
Yeah, so with the Cybermen, they um, uh, get them unfrozen, and of course the Cybermen uh, take over and then want to rule over them or whatever.
Daddy
But
money.
but the thing is, this bad guy in every episode, this bad guy, this guy who crosses the others,
Yeah,
who
well,
wants to work together with the Cybermen.
you have to have characters written sort of that way for the sake of drama, I guess.
Yeah, okay, but in every episode, he turns out to be the bad guy, and even gets his ass kicked or whatever from the Cyberman, and then they save him, and then again he betrays them again, and then they save him again, and then they put him somewhere where he can grab a gun here from the Cyberman gun, where he can. And then he thinks, oh, with this gun, I can rule over the Cybermen, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
It's because he's got a gun, But
yeah, he has one gun.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Against all the Cybermen who seem to have no guns?
Dude, yeah, they've got guns. And later on, they have guns in the tops of their heads, as you will find out later on.
Yeah, but they already used electricity weapon from their hands anyway.
Yeah.
So they had kind of a weapon at least, and this guy had one gun.
Well, he easily could have been outnumbered, but dude, you have to view Doctor Who through a certain lens.
I know, and I'm doing that. Don't worry. But we still...
Fuck off. If Doctor Who wasn't popular, you would hate Doctor Who. It's only because it's popular. You would rip it to shit if it wasn't popular.
Huh? I don't think so. And also, Doctor Who is not that popular here in Germany, by the way.
It was fairly popular in the 80s.
Yeah, but I mean here in Germany.
Yeah, I'm on about there in Germany.
We have hardly any episodes synchronized, dubbed. And that tells you how popular something is here.
Well, I know it was on German TV in the 80s. I know that.
It was, but not. It was not all dubbed. There were when the things that ran here on German TV were just some episodes that were dubbed, but not all of them.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that they didn't bother to dub them all because
yeah, and the popularity. For example, I wasn't watching it when it ran on TV. I watched a few minutes and thought, this is stupid. Back then in the 80s. and that's it. And it ran so irregularly here anyway.
Yeah, that was the problem when it was across foreign territories. They showed things out of order and they made a complete fucking ass of it, yeah.
Yeah, and I had no idea what was going on when I watched it, and also I had no chance to catch up. There were not so many reruns, or you had to wait for a rerun, which could take years, and there was not the opportunity to get it on VHS or whatever back then. So you were lost if you wanted to follow the storylines, so I couldn't watch it back then.
That's why when we were little kids, we used to make sure we were in on a Saturday tea time, fucking ready for Doctor Who. Oh, good memories. Yeah, back in the days when there was only 3 channels.
Yeah, but in the 80s, back then, when it ran on TV, we had already more than 3 channels.
We didn't get our 4th channel until 1982, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, we had Channel 4. Yeah.
Which also from the BBC?
No, it was independent. Commercial one.
Oh, okay.
which is a good thing, really,
Yeah.
because then they started Film 4 Studios, which have been responsible for a lot of good movies. So
Yeah, we had also one time there was something called Tele 5 or Channel 5 and Tele 5 it was called here in Germany. And
we had a Channel 5 in the 90s because the Spice Girls at the time did all the promo shit for it when it was coming out. I can remember.
yes, that is the one I'm talking about. So late 80s. I remember late 80s. Maybe it was already the 90s.
Well, I'm talking about in
But
England when we launched Channel 5. It was when the Spice Girls were popular in the 90s because they did all the advertising for it.
oh, but I think we had it already late 80s here.
Yeah,
Tele 5.
maybe, dude, yeah. We only had the 4
But
channels up until Channel 5 was launched.
yeah, but I also saw the advertisement, one advertisement with the Spice Girls back then. I also saw that. So yeah, but this is so long ago, and who cares?
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yes.
Good
Good
old
man,
times.
Raymond. Yes. From dear old Blighty yourself, are you, sir? Good man. That's what we need. More English people in the chat.
Yeah. That was yeah, the 90s. That was also the time of the boy groups and girl
Oh God,
groups.
yeah. Don't remind me. It was bad enough we had to suffer through Stock Aitken and Waterman and all their creatures in the 80s. You fucking Kylie Minogues and Jason Donovans and what was it with trying to make Australian soap stars into pop stars? Fuck me. Mal and Kim
Yeah, but
and all these other terrible acts Stock Aitken and Waterman produced in the 80s. Oh,
yeah,
fuck
no,
me.
and but the
And then in the
90s were
90s
much
was all that boy band shit again. Oh,
yeah. This
Jesus.
boy band crap, that was much more annoying. I thought that was really
It was
because
equally
we had so
annoying.
many of them.
No wonder I listened to
It was
rock music, I tell you. Fucking hell. Growing up in the 80s listening to fucking garbage in the charts. No, thank you. I mean, there was some good stuff. 1 in a Million tunes used to be good, but fucking hell.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is some good 80s stuff, you know what I mean? Depeche Mode. Fucking brilliant, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so the next episode is going to be the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah. That's animated as well. You can get an animated version.
Oh, okay. I don't know if my version is animated or not.
Cub. Did I tell you? I'm sure Greg's told you and I've told you myself. Doctor Who Classics on YouTube. There's a BBC One channel and it just shows full seasons and full stories of proper Who. And the Snowman one, the animated one, is on there. Because I can remember seeing it on there.
Okay. I can just fast check if my version is animated or is it. Or,
Yeah, well, now you know you've got a backup. So there you go.
yeah. Oh, very good. Because my seem not to be animated. It seems like
The Talisnap version.
yeah.
The old DVD.
Talisnap.
Yes, I've got that old DVD.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can get the animated
Mind you,
version.
I've got all the old DVDs. But now I'm currently on the way through working my way up to upgrading them to Blu-ray.
Yeah, so what is the channel name called again? Here, the YouTube one with the...
Doctor Who Classic Episodes, I think.
Okay. So just... Yeah, okay, directly going to sub so that I can watch these missing episodes. Doctor Who Classic.
And I should imagine with AI, it's probably dubbed into German, I should imagine. or at
I
least
don't
have
want to watch.
or at least have German subtitles.
Yeah, but I'm not watching anything
Oh, dude,
AI dubbed. It's so
have,
bad.
have you heard any of YouTube's auto fucking AI generated dub? It's fucking hilarious. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
but the thing is, on this channel are just four videos.
Is the fuck, dude? There's fucking loads. Entire seasons and
So
entire stories. There's fucking
no,
loads.
here are just two playlists. The Fifth Doctor from 82 to 84 and season 21. 4 episodes, and the Fifth Doctor has 12. 12
Right,
videos.
right. They must
It's
be.
called Doctor Who Classic, full episodes.
Yeah, that's the site, dude, and they've got loads more than that. It must be because Germany have blocked it, mate.
Yes, it has to be because it says 90 videos, but when I go on videos, there's 0,
Yeah,
and only in the playlists themselves.
right. That's because it's blocked in Germany's YouTube blocking bullshit. So you'll have
Okay, now.
So now just use one of them cheap VPN fucking clone fucking things.
Yeah, I'm using now a French VPN which pretends I'm from France.
Mm-hmm. Bonjour.
And now, yeah, and still.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Jez.
No, even with the VPN from France, it still it doesn't show up.
Can you stick it in America? That's where mine is.
Yeah. Let's see. I can stick it to the United Kingdom. Would that help? Maybe.
I maybe go for that. I don't know.
Okay, but I'm trying United States. So, okay. Yes, and with that, I get a complete get so many videos.
There we go.
shown.
Case solved. There you go. Now you can watch them.
Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
told you about this ages ago when you said you were starting watch Doctor Who. I told you about that site. They put the censor rights up the other day, I noticed, but I hadn't long watched that myself anyway. So
Oh my god! The first Doctor, the second Doctor. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's very cool.
Well, next time I tell you
so-
about a channel club, try listening.
Yeah. Okay, so that I know I have to use just the US
Yep.
VPN is
There you
going to
go.
work, and so I'm going to put that in Discord so that everybody or wait a second, I'm going to put it here in our stream.
Yeah, I think every Doctor Who fan is aware of that channel club.
Yeah, I don't care for every Doctor Who fan. I'm just caring for the ones that I'm talking to in Cub's Corner.
And I know Greg is aware of the channel because
Oh.
I can remember when they dropped. I can't remember what it was. Power of the Daleks, maybe.
Yeah.
And Greg noticed
yes,
at the same time, so I know Greg's already subbed to him.
Yeah, so it's for Kat here. She's also here, and if Basil shows up, that they have also the chance to watch it.
Well, it's worth watching anyway. At least it's proper Who instead of all that newfangled fucking garbage.
Yeah, and they don't need stupid VPN like I do if I want to watch them
Yeah.
in proper quality. Yeah.
Well, it's
very
only a
cool.
click away, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's very cool. Now I get the chance to watch them properly. Adorable snowman.
There you go. Because I can remember seeing it in the list, so I know it's on that channel because I can remember seeing it in one of the lists, or I saw it in the feed when they did it or whatever. I can't remember, but I'm sure it's on that channel.
Yeah, but the thing is, even when somebody told me about it, when I checked it, of course, I couldn't see anything. It pretended that there are no videos on there because I didn't know that I had to use a US VPN.
Well, instantly, I would have thought, that's weird. It says there's X amount of videos, but yet I can only see 5. And I would have instantly thought, I'm being fucking geo-blocked again, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but this with the 90 videos on it, I didn't check that. I just saw that
okay.
now that there is nothing on, because when
I will let you off then, sir.
One small playlist with 4 videos, and I thought, okay, there is not much on here. So
I've got it on Blu-ray. What pisses me off though, I think on that channel they show the colour animation, and this is why I buy them on Blu-ray, because I watch they've always got a black and white version as well, and the colour ones are just too jarring. I'd rather watch it in black and white, and then it fits in with if you're watching a bit more from that season or whatever, you know what I mean? It fits in better. It still pisses me off that they put a lot of the animations in widescreen instead of 4.3, but that's a pet peeve of mine. Keep it in its original aspect ratio. You go from 4:3 to 16:9. It's like, motherfucker.
yeah, that really sucks. I've also seen some of these episodes. Why do they do that?
I don't know why they put the colour ones on that Doctor Who site, though, on that channel. Put the black and white ones up, man. Or put them both up and give people the choice to watch the black and white one or the colour one. Don't force them to watch the colour one.
Yeah, but it shows again, even to produce these stupid color ones, I don't know for what. For which purpose?
Modern audiences, isn't it? You'll be surprised how many people won't watch things just because it's black and white. I mean, those people should be put up against a wall and shot, personally, but, you know.
Yeah, but when something is made in black and white, you don't make color versions of that. That is...
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Cub, them episodes weren't made at all, were they? Well, I mean, they were made, obviously, but they weren't saved. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Yeah, you wouldn't watch Metropolis in a colored version or something like that. Just because it's black and white. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, but if only the audio ever existed of that movie, and you had no frame of reference, and the only thing you had was the audio, and somebody unearthed it 60 years later and decided to put visuals to said audio, how would you make it?
Yeah, that is different. That is a different story.
No, it's exactly the same. That shit was made in the 60s, and they've got no footage, or maybe a couple of seconds here and there. So all they had was the audio, and then they made the animation.
Yeah, the animations in color you can't compare that with when you have.
No, but what I'm saying is, for the time they made the animations, it makes sense for people who don't like black and white. These strange people, weirdos, who don't like black and white, to make a colour version. Modern audiences probably only watch the colour versions. I don't know why, because it's black and white, but I'm just making the point.
Yeah, for the animations, I'm not. That's a complete different story.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
Episodes.
The animations.
When you have the original episode, then I thought you're talking about the original episodes that were colorized or something like that.
No, the animations of the missing episodes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like I said, they
Yeah.
give you a choice to watch it in black and when you got the Blu-ray, you have the choice to watch it in black and white or colour. And I always opt for the black and white because it fits in more with the rest of the show. But on that channel, they only give you the colour options.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least it's better than the stills option because the stills is really hard watch.
Oh, when I first watched the Doctor Who DVDs, which I've got, all of those, most of the the missing episodes. The only time I got to watch them was them versions with the audio and the stills. That's what was on the DVDs. It's only nowadays we're blessed. And if it wasn't for a couple of fans just recording that audio, they'll be lost too.
By the way, I watched a new movie today. You would never guess which one.
I don't know. It'll be something popular.
I watched the new Smurfs movie.
I wasn't aware there was one.
Yeah, nobody was. I was surprised myself. It's again real life.
I think I saw one of them in Hank Azaria was in it. I think.
Yeah, but this one is really new. It starts officially even tomorrow. Didn't even officially start or whatever in the cinema here, and but I got the chance to see it.
I can remember fucking something ages ago now that they were making a Smurf movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I watched it, and it's really. I was really surprised because when I watched it, it starts animated, kind of, and I thought, okay, this time it's an animated one again. But after 20 minutes or something like that, suddenly you are in the real world again. And even are even scenes in Germany, in Bavaria, here in Munich, and but it doesn't have a real life star or something like that, or person.
Right.
You have scenes, real life scenes in there, but with random people, not with a specific character or star or something like that.
That's
if
odd.
You understand what I mean.
Yes,
Yes, I was surprised. Yeah, it focused completely on the Smurfs, and it had no human character as a main character or something like that, because when they come into the real world, for example, they are on the streets in Paris, where people are walking, normal people, but nobody plays a particular rule or in the story or whatever. And then they are in a discotheque, and people were dancing and things like that. And I was constantly waiting for the human star or whatever, like as usual, that you have one human main character that is puddled into the story or whatever. But with this one, no, which was a nice surprise, which I liked. I thought, yeah, cool. Don't focus on these stupid humans. Nobody cares for them in a Smurf story.
Cut them out of the movie.
Yeah, it was more focused on Gargamel, for example, and on his supposed brother, also a bad wizard, and they don't get along with each other. The brother kind of hates him, but has no respect for him. Let's say it this way. And that was part of the story. And also, there was a magic book that has to be that this other magician wanted to get his hands on because he needs all 4 books to rule over the world, and this is the 4th book, and things like that. And yeah, I would say it was kind of okay. I wouldn't say it was horrible or something like that.
Dude.
And I just watched it because I had a little bit time till my premiere, and so I thought, why not?
Why not,
What's
indeed?
up with
Exactly. I'm quite proud of you, Cub.
movie?
I'm quite proud of you instead of watching the latest Hollywood fucking shite. I'm quite proud of you. There may be hope for you yet.
Yeah, but the latest Hollywood shite I have already seen, as you know. I even made a review on it today. Jurassic World.
We can start with the Smurfs, and eventually we'll get you watching foreign movies, Cub. Apart from the famous ones.
Yeah, the thing is, Jurassic World, as I mentioned in my review, is of course complete garbage.
Of course it would be. Who the fuck watches this rubbish?
Usual. But it's not the worst garbage from the new ones.
I don't care about Cub. I'm not wasting my time on them. Don't give a shit. That's all. Fuck them movies.
Yeah. For example, it was not as horrible as watching the new Superman movie.
It can't be that bad. There's no way it can be that bad.
It is even worse.
I don't know, dude. It's had some pretty good reviews. I've only read one negative. Fair enough. I've only read 5 reviews, right? And one of them was a bit negative. But the other 4 saying how good the leading guy is as Superman. That's what most people are saying, anyway.
I would watch.
But if that's their only criticism, and they're not really talking about the script, this guy who gave it a mediocre sort of review said it gets a bit muddled. There's too much going on.
This thing is horrible. It is not Superman. I would watch Man of Steel, which I hate. I hate Man of Steel, but I would watch it over this new one anytime.
Nah. If I want to watch Superman, dude, I'd just stick on the fucking Richard Donner movie. That's Superman, mate. You'll never beat that. Ever.
This Superman from James Gunn is not about Superman. It's about the Justice Gang.
And apparently they are called the gang. Yeah, they're called the gang, aren't they? Because that's fucking... What's his face? Gunn trying to sound fucking cool and hip. Hey, the gang.
No. Gunn wants to make his initials into the movie because Justice League has JL as short.
Oh, Jesus.
And Justice Gang has JG. So James Gunn.
Jesus Christ, dude. Take your fucking tinfoil hat off. It's making you fucking sound crazy.
No, because this Justice Gang, nobody cares about them. They completely suck. And to introduce them before introducing the Justice League is a crime. What the fuck? What is... Who cares for this stupid Justice Gang? The name is so stupid. His characters, they all suck. And the Green Lantern guy is the worst of them. So from all 3 Green Lanterns that you could use, he uses the worst one. The Gardner one. Oh my god.
But the thing is, James Gunn's always done that, hasn't he? Brought fucking, like I was saying last week, it's his thing, isn't it, to bring these B-listers and Z-listers or whatever the fuck and make them into something. It's what he does. So you can't moan at him for doing the same thing when you expect him to do something like that, if you understand what I mean, because that's what he does.
Superman is only a side character in his own movie. It's more about the stupid Justice Gang, and he doesn't get any respect from them. By the way, he doesn't get any respect from anybody, but maybe it's because he loses every fight. So when you want to see Superman beaten down the whole time from everybody, from here Ultraman at the beginning, then from Lex Luthor, he gets captured by.
Does he win in the end?
Yes.
There you go then.
He wins.
There you go. It's all tied up in a nice bow. He wins in the end. There you go. Credits.
Wait a second. He doesn't win in the end. He gets saved by the Justice Gang and by Louis Lane.
You know, gangs.
So if you call that a win, okay, because
it is a win technically, isn't it? Then, if the bad guy loses, it's a win.
He gets captured and tortured by Lex Luthor, the most time of the movie. The biggest chunk of the movie, he is captured by Lex Luthor, who, by the way...
I've seen that in the trailers where he's locked up in some fucking glass box.
He's in a pocket dimension. Lex Luthor, he invents pocket dimensions where he keeps his enemies in, and he also creates a clone of Superman, which works for him. That's Ultraman, of course. It's a clone of Superman. So he already he captures Superman, and then he could kill him, but he lets him live because of some government stuff. He says, "Oh, the government wants answers from you, and now I'm just keeping you here and torturing you." So he's so powerful, this Lex Luthor, and also the people that are working for him here, like this engineer, this woman, he creates her.
Is that the woman you see with the spinning blades for hands in the trailer?
Yeah, because she's like the T-1000.
Because that looks dumb as fuck. God, the CGI in that scene in the trailer looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, and she's like the T-1000. She can do everything that she can imagine.
Oh, we fucking do.
But the T-1000 had restrictions. For example...
Yeah, but this clearly hasn't got restrictions if she can imagine it and then do it. So it has no restrictions. Yeah. Does it? So comparing it to the T-1000 is irrelevant because one had restrictions, like you just said, and the other one didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, and they explain it with her, by the way, with nanobots.
Of course it is nanotechnology. Fucking hell.
Yeah, this goo, which looks like the liquid from the T-1000 or whatever.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Didn't fucking what's her face do a movie like that already? Fucking Ghost World. Fucking Romanoff, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, fucking wasn't Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
Didn't she already do a movie where she turns into like black goo, futuristic nanobot bollocks?
Yes, she did. But she turns into that at the end of the movie, at the complete end of the story. But
I'm just saying, sounds like it's been done before.
Yeah, and also better, I would say. But this movie is for a Superman fan. It should be annoying as fuck to see that, because and also the parents of
Superman fans are liking it apparently.
Both parents of Superman are completely done dirty. For example, Carl, his real parents in Krypton, they turn out to be bad guys, villains.
Well, you know,
because they sent a message with him where he just only knows the first part of the message, and the second part of the message is crumbled, or what you say, destroyed.
Yeah. And then by some turn of events, he gets to see the whole message or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, because this engineer woman, she comes up with Lex Luthor. She goes into the Fortress of Solitude and directly, the only thing that is interesting for Lex Luthor in the Fortress of Solitude is the stupid message from the parents of Superman because he wants to find dirt on him to that he can
Welcome to the modern world. Fucking hell.
yeah, because he wants dirt on him that he can in social media shit on him. I mean, really, and then Superman gets cancelled, of course, when this message comes out that the parents so the second part of the message is that the parents tell their son, and by the way, and so the first part is here we love you and things like that, but the second part is, yeah, and by the way, humans are very weak. You should conquer them and take as many women as you can to spread the Kryptonian seed.
Right,
These are the words.
Right, but the thing is, though, that guy, whoever wrote that, James Gunn or whatever the fuck, had never seen Mallrats. Because there's an entire conversation, brilliantly written by Kevin Smith, as to why Lois could never have Superman's baby. And if you've seen Mallrats and you know that little bit, there you go.
I know that. I know that even without having seen Mallrats, I know that. Of course, she can't have Superman's baby because he would kill her during making it, for example. But even
Dude,
after that,
it doesn't matter. The Kevin Smith explanation is way funnier.
Yeah, but the thing is, during sex, you lose your control. And Superman, with almighty powers, in the second he loses control over his powers, he would kill any human being that he tries to penetrate or whatever.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just biological fact. So
yeah, because Superman's real, but yeah.
No, but
dude, I'm joking. Move along. Fuck me.
Yeah, but that is also the it's also already explained in Superman 2 from 1980.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't stop that fucking what's his name? The guy who allegedly trafficked fucking kids over borders.
Yeah, I know, Bryan Singer in
that's
Superman
it. It didn't stop him from having Super Baby, though, did it? Fucking.
I know, but the thing is, the Super Baby comes from Superman 2 when he decides to get rid of his powers that he can be together with Lois. And that's the only time where they have sex is in Superman 2.
Yeah.
But this baby, of course, when he comes back, when Superman returns in 2005, this baby should have been 25, by the way.
Well,
because a baby that it was made in 1980.
Exactly, yeah, because it's supposed to be a continuation from Superman 2, wasn't
it? Yeah, and not 5 years old like they pretend.
That film was terrible, man. What a waste. What a waste that film was. A waste of everybody involved. From the actors to the crew to the guy who fetched the tea. What a waste of everybody's time. I was so fucking bored. I wasn't that bored that I walked out, but fucking hell, man. I was sitting in the cinema watching it and I was thinking, is anything going to happen in this movie? Anything? Anything at all? Lex Luthor wants land again. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? He wants land again.
Yeah, but this time worthless Kryptonian land.
Exactly. What
because
the fuck?
This land that he creates, where nothing grows. Yeah.
Brilliantly played by Spacey, though, I must admit. You know what I mean? And that Brandon Routh, or whatever his face was, he did a fucking good job as Clark Kent and Superman. But what? Jesus Christ, what a boring fucking movie. You've got the Man of Steel, man, the Kryptonian, you know what I mean? The last surviving son of Krypton there. Do it some justice, man. Fuck's sake. You made a two-hour movie of boredom.
Oh, there were some nice stalker scenes from Superman. Don't forget that.
I haven't seen it for a long time, dude. I haven't seen it for ages. I think the last time I saw it is when I bought the Superman Blu-ray box set movie thing, and it was included in there for some reason. I don't know why.
The plane crash, which you see also in the trailer, by the way. The plane crash is really the only when he saves the plane. The start.
That felt like Superman.
The only good scene in this movie. The only good scene in this movie, and everything else was boring as hell.
You could have it didn't have to be big and spectacular. You could have just had Superman grabbing a couple of bank robbers. Like, you know what I mean? Like a little nod to the Donner movie. He catches just a couple of thieves robbing a bank or something. Just general mundane superhero shit. You know what I mean? But no.
Okay. In one scene, he saves a woman with her car.
Yeah, but he's hardly...
But this was a trap. But this was a trap for him anyway. This was not even a real saving a woman, because she was a trap. She was a trap for him. Yeah, I know it was so bad. Yeah, but this one, the James Gunn Superman.
I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting a James Gunn movie. That's what I'm expecting.
I hated it, really. It was so... I just wanted to see Superman doing Superman stuff. But instead, I saw some guy who got constantly beaten up, tortured, abused, and it's so depressing to see that. Nobody
will lessons learnt from these fucking things, though. You know what I mean? Mind you saying that, I'm giving James Gunn far too much credit there. No, or whoever wrote the fucking thing. Did he write it as well?
Yeah. And yes, he also wrote it. And the thing is,
there we go.
The only guy who gets a heroic Superman scene, and by the way, who saves Lois Lane? Superman doesn't save Lois Lane even one time. The guy who saves Lois Lane is this black superhero from the Justice Gang, Mr. Incredible. It's a new character we never ever heard of, because I think he's 10 years old or something like that in the comic books. I don't know.
No idea. But it sounds like a typical James Gunn move to pull somebody who's nobody's fucking ever heard of.
No, he's a regular superhero from the new stuff.
There you go, see?
The last 10 years or something like that. He's called Mr. Incredible, and again he controls technology. Kind of.
Jesus
he has a
Christ.
Control over technology. So he has really super fancy powers, which you have zero idea of the level of his powers, because everything he's like the Terminatrix. His powers that he has control over machines or something like that, I guess.
I don't know, dude. I haven't seen it, but you do miss a lot of things in movies.
Yeah, so I clearly missed.
I'm not saying level. That.
No, but
you have been known to miss the odd thing, is what I'm saying.
And I'm not saying that it's not true. I really missed the level of the powers, because I can't tell you.
Let's be fair, it's a modern movie, dude. It probably wasn't explained.
Yeah, so Superman in this movie, he's not just stupid as fuck. He's also deaf or has no super hearing, because his enemy, this Ultraman, which turns out to be a clone, a Kryptonian clone. So he doesn't use his X-ray vision to see into his suit. Who is that? Who is constantly attacking me?
Well,
no. And also,
that's just lazy writing, though, isn't
it? This Ultraman, he gets his instructions from Lex Luthor.
Oh. Dude, it's a James Gunn film. What were you expecting?
So like a walkie-talkie. And his instructions are like with Battleship. He like when you play a computer game, then you
B6. You sank my battleship. You bastard.
Yes. B6 or A5 or something like that. And these are moves. Fighting moves.
Didn't we already have a fucking movie based on Battleship? Didn't we already have one of those?
Just that you just see the amount of stupidity. So Superman loses several times against somebody who fights against him by getting instructions from somebody who's watching the fight and then giving the instructions or by audio, by telling him by radio signal something like A5, B6 and things like that, and then he moves his arm and he beats Superman with this tactic.
Oh dear.
So let's say it's Superman's clone.
He's exactly the same. Expecting?
No, wait a second. He has exactly the same strength and speed and everything like Superman, but still, the time till he gets an instruction to make a move, Superman should 1,000 times could beat this guy.
Well, yeah.
Since Superman has also super speed.
See, right, now if I was doing the fight, I would have every movement the other one counters or Clark counters or the other guy, because they know instinctively what they're going to do. And it would have been like a zero fight, if you understand what I mean. Because they knew each other fucking that well type of shit. Being a clone or whatever.
They established that this clone is also stupid.
Ah, see. So they basically written out any good bit of drama or character. So they just wrote it straight out. Oh, he's a bit dumb.
No, not a bit dumb. This clone is so stupid that he can't he needs his instructions or something like that. It's really not clear, because Superman can beat him at the end with his dog here, with the Crypto, and Crypto is destroying this flying pods with which Luthor can see the fight.
Right, yeah, mobile flying cameras or whatever.
Yeah. For that,
well, you've got to give Crypto something to do, I guess.
Yes. At the end, he also goes against Luthor, but this doesn't kill him, even if he should be dead when a Kryptonian dog is trying to kill you.
Well, not unless he chewed his fucking face off.
No, because they established that Superman has to watch the dog. He can't keep the dog with his parents, for example, because the dog would kill the cows. They established that.
Well,
they say that.
That's not right. That's a bad doggo. Crypto would never do that.
Yeah, it's not his dog. It's dog from his cousin, from Supergirl.
So yeah, I think I read something where they've dragged Supergirl into it. The guy who gave the mid to bad review, what I read, said if that's the Supergirl for the upcoming DC universe, I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said I'm out if that's going to be Supergirl. Apparently he wasn't
Yes,
impressed.
because she shows up at the end, drunk. She's completely drunk, and because she went.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's wrong with that scene straight away?
What?
What's wrong with that scene straight away? Supergirl drunk.
Yes, because she was on a planet with a red sun to get drunk, to party on.
Okay, right. Okay, it is explained then. Fair enough.
Yeah, but it's not explained when she's back on Earth that she is still drunk, because on Earth, of course, she has again superpowers.
Exactly, the yellow sun. Within hours, she'll go back to being super. Within hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but she still kind of acts like she's drunk, and also she has she treats her Superman like garbage. She calls him even bitch when she takes her dog.
Well, that's because the world we live in. You've got to be edgy.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody has any respect for him. Even Lois Lane, his girlfriend, she has more respect for Mr. Incredible, for this Black Electric guy, and even tells him that she wanted to break up with Clark, with Superman. But because Superman is kidnapped or whatever by Lex Luthor, she doesn't. But she tells this complete stranger, which she meets first time, by the way, that she and Superman, they have relationship problems or whatever, and she wants to break up with him and things like that. And the only guy that acts normal is only this black guy here, this Mr. Incredible, because he's annoyed as fuck from her and tells her that he's not into this social relationship drama fuss whatsoever. But he's also the only one that gets.
Despite stereotypes, ma'am, I'm not into white women. That was a joke. Calm the fuck down, internet.
No. He's also the only one that has any dignity in his character and comes off as the only serviceable one. All the others.
I'm just imagining it in the visage of a Saturday Night Live sketch. That's all. So
garbage.
Dude, I was trying to find a reason to go watch this on the cinema because I love the cinema. I love the cinema experience. It's the only way to watch a movie. But sadly, there's never anything worth watching. That's why I just go watch reruns of old movies when they show them.
Yeah,
and I was sort of looking for an excuse because I didn't see Superman, Batman. I didn't see that. I saw Man of Steel. Was hugely disappointed.
So if you're looking for Superman, you don't see him in this movie. But if you're looking for a Justice Gang movie with Mr. Incredible,
I don't know why you're moaning.
Character,
I don't understand why you're moaning. It's a James Gunn film. You should have expected this shit. If you weren't expecting what you got, you clearly don't understand a James Gunn film, do you?
Yeah. So
and the pieces that make up a James Gunn movie. What else would you be expecting?
His Kryptonian parents are kind of villains, but his parents here, his adoptive parents, they are complete retards.
No.
They're portrayed. Yes. They're portrayed like from the south, I guess.
Hang on. Oh, isn't it supposed to be like Kansas or Kansas adjacent?
Yeah.
Dude, in all fairness, America's got pockets of them people. You know what I mean? To this day.
Yes, but
there's people out there in America who are fucking like
that.
They
are portrayed so simple. They don't know how to use a phone, for example, and things like that. And also, you have to see the scenes to
Dude.
believe it.
I've tried
They
to
are
explain to my mum a
portrayed as-
million times how to use a mobile phone. And she can't do it. That's why I have to put everybody's phone numbers in on speed dial so she can just press a number. Because she don't know how to use a fucking
but
phone.
but I have to say,
But she is 86.
It makes sense that now I know why Superman himself is also a complete retard. So
Dude,
he's a journalist. So he's a journalist since 3 years. He is.
Oh, right. So hang on, right. So him and Lois have been together for 3 years. They both work at the planet. Yeah. They both. I assume by the trailers that she knows he's Superman and blah blah blah.
Yes,
right.
They do. Yeah, but they are together since 3 months. Because
one thing I liked about the trailers, though, where he's portraying Clark Kent, at least they did something different with the hair. That made a refreshing change.
Yeah, but in the movie starts with. By the way, the movie starts with the golden rule: tell, don't show.
Well, yeah, but that's because of modern audiences, Cub. That's because of modern audiences are brain dead.
No, but even not tell, don't show, even write it down with the text scrolls. It begins.
Because modern audiences are dumb as fuck. And there's nothing wrong with a bit of text at the beginning of a movie. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but let me tell you what this text is about. And then you can still say there's nothing wrong with that. So there is nothing wrong to say in the...
Right, just get on with it.
In the opening text scroll, 300 years, since 300 years, superhumans, or what do you call it?
Metahumans, whatever the fuck they're called.
Metahumans are known to the people.
Right, yeah, fair enough. That's a bit of backstory, Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. And then it says Superman landed 30 years ago.
Yeah. So we don't have to go through yet an unnecessary origin, yeah? I'll put it in a text as well. Good move. Yeah.
And then it says since 3 years he is known to the people.
Yeah. And that brings you whack bang up to date with the opening of the movie then.
And then it says something with since wait a second, 3 weeks ago he stopped a war or something like that. He interacted in a war.
They didn't have to go to the 3 weeks ago. Just a brief skim over shit, and they should have stopped it at that previous paragraph. The 3 weeks ago stuff, not necessary. That should have been shown on screen.
Wait a second. Then they say 3 hours ago he started a fight.
That's unnecessary.
Started a fight with Ultraman.
Fuck me. No, went too far.
Then they go 3 minutes ago.
Oh, fuck me.
He loses his first fight, and then the movie starts with him because he got punched so hard by Ultraman, I guess, that he directly landed in front of his Fortress of Solitude or something like that. I don't know. Because then you see him fall from the sky
Jesus.
Near to his Fortress of Solitude.
See, they've totally abused the text intro. Your intro should just bring you up to speed. You shouldn't mention 3 weeks ago the fight, blah, blah, blah. You should have seen that on screen, man.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, also, it tells you that he lost his first fight. But in the whole movie, since this moment, we only see him lose. So, for us, it's just, okay. So, it's the...
See, you know where he went wrong? He needed a good trainer. He should have had the Penguin as his trainer. See, that joke works on 2 levels.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you want to go with the story, if you want to go with a story, this is an established superhero, beloved by everyone, and who constantly does good things. But now
Oh yeah,
he
he's fucking
loses
space Jesus, and he's a space god.
now he loses his first fight. If this should have any weight, shouldn't you at least show us for a few minutes that he normally doesn't lose his fights?
Well, it depends, dude. I don't know.
But if the story from then on goes on that he is constantly losing his fights, then I don't understand. Then for me, this is just a loser.
It depends what context. I can't say because I haven't seen the fucking movie.
I tell you, from then on, he constantly gets his ass beaten and handed over till he gets
but as long as they
captured
serve
by Luther.
as long as they serve a purpose within the context of the story, and he maybe learns from these things or whatever.
Yeah, the only fight that he wins.
The only fight that matters is in the Dark Knight fucking Returns.
It's just at the end, in the last minutes, when he beats himself, when he beats Ultraman. And that's the only fight that he wins. In every other fight, he loses. He has to be saved by the Justice Gang. They win some fights for him.
I see. This is what I wondered when I saw the trailer and I saw Superman bleeding. It's like, why the fuck would Superman be bleeding? That was my thought when I first saw the trailer. It's like, why would Superman be bleeding?
Yeah. So, probably when you watch the movie, you could get the wrong impression that when I tell you, Ultraman is a clone of Superman, who works for
See, didn't Lex Luthor already do that as well
Luthor.
in that terrible fucking canon movie?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I know. He is Sunman or here.
Yeah, whatever he was. That fucking ex-Chippendale fucking stripper. Yeah, way to go. That's that's good casting, isn't it?
Yeah, and that was much better done in that movie, by the way, in the Superman 4 movie. Superman 4 is not the worst Superman anymore.
Dude, there's no way it can be that bad because Superman 4 is unwatchable.
But at least it treated the characters with more respect.
Did it, though?
Because it's, for me, more unwatchable to see Superman.
What can Superman do after he stopped every war on the planet and tied everything up in a nice little bow and collected everybody's missiles? What can he do?
Yeah, but the thing is, at least he does that in Superman 4. Superman 4 goes all the way. In this new Superman, he only stops one war.
Wow.
Well, and then
he's clearly not as fast as a speeding fucking bullet, then, is he? Or whatever the fucking is. I can't remember the fucking. What was the fucking thing on the old radio fucking Superman thing?
He is very, very slow in this new Superman, and as I said, he doesn't have any super hearing. It seems like, because all these manual orders that Lex gives to Ultraman and also his crew, they are just a few. They are just even just a few meters away in a building, so Superman could clearly hear that normally with his super hearing.
Exactly.
But he doesn't.
Dude, it's a modern movie and it's a James Gunn picture. What were you expecting? Fuck's sake, dude. Yeah. You're asking too much of something. You should have known going in what it's going to be.
Yeah.
You're asking too much of a James Gunn film. But Jesus Christ.
I just want to explain why this is not really a spoiler when I say
dude, I'm not going to remember anyway.
No, just the thing is, Lex Luthor in the first 20 minutes, 15 minutes or 20 minutes, he goes to the Fortress of Solitude, which has a security system that only lets in Superman. It only lets in a Kryptonian. Superman himself.
As much as I like, Nicholas Hoult is his name. As much as I like that guy, right? Because he's got some range. I've seen him do various things. Guy's alright, man. He's got a bit of range. He's a good actor. But I don't know. Maybe it's the CG bits with him in the trailer which don't look good. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't quite sell Lex Luthor to me. It's maybe because I'm a bit of an old fart nowadays. You know what I mean? But he looks a bit too young to be Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I know. But I have.
But I like the guy. I do. I like the guy.
Yes, I have a question for you. A riddle, a really hard, what you call it? Riddle, a question.
Yeah, go on.
Can you solve this?
Riddle me this Batman.
Problem?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you solve this problem? So it is established in the beginning of the movie that the Fortress of Solitude. It is hidden in the ice, and it appears only when Superman appears. Only Superman can enter it.
And that's established in the movie.
That's established directly in the beginning of the movie. The first minutes it is established.
Yeah.
So when Lex Luthor finds the Fortress of Solitude by this woman here, this woman with this
the nanobite woman, let's call
engineer. Yeah, the nanobite woman. She follows Superman, and then that's how she finds the fortress, and then she also sees that the fortress goes up and down, and so she says to Lex, "It's here. I found it, but we have no way to go in." She says that even, or something like that, but Lex he's sure that he can manage it. Comes over with this guy that is disguised as Ultraman, where we don't see the face from him, and the thing appears, the fortress.
Well, to be fair, that sounds like something that could have been in the comic book in the 70s, but yeah, it's a bit goofy.
No, I mean, of course, Ultraman has to be a clone of Superman. Even if we don't see his face, because it's the only one from the persons that are there where we don't see his face. And Lex Luthor knows exactly that he can enter it. Even if the engineer thinks they can't, because only Superman can enter it. But the engineer should also know better, because she knows that Ultraman is a clone of Superman.
I assume if they're all together in one location, yeah.
So
you would assume so, wouldn't you?
So the engineer, the woman, she acts like she is worried that they can't enter the Fortress of Solitude. Even later, we get that this Ultraman is a clone of Superman, but the engineer knows that this guy is a clone of Superman, because she's in the troop of Luthor's henchmen.
Exactly, yeah. Like I say, if they're all together in that location.
Yeah. No, yeah, but I mean, she obviously she knows who the guy is, whom she's working with against Superman.
Yeah, obviously.
Why he's so strong.
If they're all there, obviously, yeah. If they're all there, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, so it's no secret. So in the first 15 minutes, the big reveal from the end, from the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, go on.
From the last minutes, when it's revealed that the Ultraman is in fact a clone of Superman. We know it directly in the first minute. In the first minutes, when Lex Luthor enters the Fortress of Solitude with the woman and this disguised guy.
Yeah.
Because it has to be. There's no other way.
Of course, yeah. From a narrative standpoint, yeah.
Yeah,
It has to
but
be.
but just when Lex Luthor in his first appearance
I
in the
can't
first
believe I'm
Superman
trying to
movie,
dissect a
all,
fucking
uh,
gun
uh,
movie. Jesus.
already can create black holes, pocket dimensions, goo women that are nanobot goo women that are stronger than Superman, and even clones of Superman.
Oh, fuck me.
When he is already able to do that,
God, I hate
if
modern
you understand,
movies.
if you understand what I mean, these are things normally that you established in the third movie or fourth movie. Oh my God, he was able to clone
Dude.
Superman or something like that.
Dude, yeah, but you've got to keep it going, man. You've got to keep it from one sequence to the next sequence. Because modern audiences are dumb as shit, remember? You've got to keep these fucking TikTok watching fucking airheads entertained for 100 minutes or whatever the runtime is.
So this guy,
Plot be damned. There's no time for good story and character anymore.
Yeah.
Just move from one set piece to the next. Move along, quick.
So this guy creates black holes to create.
Of course he does. Fuck it, why not?
Where he keeps his ex-girlfriends and these monkeys, where he keeps monkeys that are constantly. He keeps there hundreds of monkeys that are constantly putting shit into the internet against Superman, where this super shit comes from. Hashtag super
whoa. Literal monkeys or...
He has
literal monkeys or, just...
literal monkeys, yes.
Right,
literal monkeys that are...
I can understand putting your ex-girlfriends in limbo, and I'm sure most women would also like the opportunity in a portal to put their ex-boyfriends into.
He has in this pocket dimension, he has also monkeys. They're sitting at PCs at computers, like in The Simpsons, the Burns scene where we have these 1,000 monkeys at 1,000 typewriters. It's just because of this gag, and they are constantly
it's
writing.
The old fucking joke that if you give fucking 100 monkeys whatever, they'll essentially turn out something or other. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's all improbable bullshit.
These monkeys are mutated monkeys or whatever. These monkeys, they are typing. They are typing.
It's all right. Raymond's just whacked a load of monkeys in the chat.
Yeah, they are typing stuff in the social media against Superman. That Superman gets less popular, and that
he's out on a smear campaign because you've got to bring fucking modern world into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this is just because. Can you remember when Gunn got cancelled?
I can remember when Gunn got cancelled. I can, yes, I can. Yeah. When Twitter were calling for his... when Twitter were outraged. Fuck off.
And so I tell you...
Jesus Christ. Everybody from the entertainment business in the 60s and the 70s in the UK would all be in fucking jail. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Every fucking one of them.
So these monkeys, they represent two things for James Gunn. Of course, the monkeys that cancelled him on social media back then, and also the monkeys, the Zack Snyder fans that are constantly...
Hang on, though. I'm still grasping over literal monkeys, though.
Yes. Because of this gag... If 1,000 monkeys would write
I'm aware of the gag. Yeah.
On typewriters, then they could write Shakespeare.
Yes, but why is it literal monkeys in this pocket universe, though? Are these like monkeys created by him also in the pocket universe?
No, they're literal monkeys that have things on their head, like in Clockwork Orange or whatever, and they're typing constantly on
Oh,
social media.
so they've got a happy helmet. Ren and Stimpy
Yeah,
fans
yeah,
know what I'm talking about. Happy, happy, joy,
yeah,
joy,
yeah,
happy, happy, joy, joy.
yeah.
Sorry,
But the thing is,
sorry about that.
it's really just
I don't know why
it's
that
really
popped in my
just
mind, but it just did.
it's really just 10 seconds or whatever this scene with the
Yeah,
monkey.
well, yeah. Well, yeah,
It's
throwaway
really just
shit like that's sort of funny, depending on.
yeah.
I can imagine James Gunn handles a 10-second throwaway joke pretty well, because
Yeah, so
that's what he generally does.
this yeah, but this super secret hidden pocket dimension seems to be had a constant connection to the internet. So
Well,
then I asked,
everybody's on Wi-Fi, dude, aren't they? Look at all
yes,
these
but then I
fuckwits
ask
walking
you
around with the face
why
of the phone.
why this Mr. Incredible or this
Yeah,
black hero,
insert Mr. Fantastic, Incredible, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Mr. Incredible, why couldn't he find this dimension
I don't-
when it has a constant? Because it is established that everything on this planet that is connected with, for example, the internet or whatever, he can find and can also
Yeah.
doctor if he needs to, because
Right.
he's Mr. Electric Boogaloo or whatever.
Right.
This is his superpower.
The thing is, though, Cub, if James Gunn can't be asked to explain it, how the fuck do you expect me to come up with an answer? If
Yeah,
he can't be
because
asked to explain it.
Yeah, because the thing is, as I said, they find that they can trace what was it? They can trace the trace back or whatever till it disappears. So it has to be in another dimension. But the thing is, when these monkeys are constantly connected to the internet and constantly
And talking about another dimension, this episode is sponsored by NXXXXX fucking
yeah.
VPN.
No, but the thing is, they should have been then detected by him. But this is
Future
just
note
one
to self,
small
record false
nitpick.
adverts. Right, go
Yeah,
on.
but this is just one small nitpick, because this, as I said, this movie is a catastrophe.
It can't be that bad, dude. 4 out of 5 people like it, what I've read.
Yeah, I don't care. I hated it.
Well, the thing is, though,
even like
I told you, dude, it's a James Gunn film. What the fuck were you expecting?
hey, I can tell you what it is. It is
A James Gunn
worst
movie.
Superman
What you said is
movie
exactly what I
of-
thought the movie would be.
Yeah, but it is the worst Superman movie ever made. It is.
I don't know,
even
dude. Superman
worse
4, mate.
than
Get fucked.
Quest for Peace.
No,
It is
it's
worse.
not. It can't be as bad
It
as
is-
Superman 4.
It is.
And it can't be as
worse
bad as
than,
Batman and Superman. But would you class that as a Batman movie or a Superman movie? I don't know. Discuss. But fucking...
Batman vs Superman. I hate that so much.
You're
Oh
not
my
the
god,
fucking
that is
only
hard.
one.
That is a hard question, because would I watch Man of Steel over this new one? Yes, every time.
No!
What-
The
wait-
bigger
wait a
question
sec.
is
Wait.
it a Superman movie or a Batman movie?
Yeah,
That's the
wait
bigger
a sec.
question.
Would I?
The
watch
film's crap. I'm
Bat-
sure we could all agree on
Batman.
that.
Wait a second. Would I watch Batman versus Superman over this new one? I don't know, because Batman vs Superman I hate so much.
'Cause it's
I
shit.
would say that it's on par. I would say it's on
I
par.
don't know.
From
But the
from
thing
the
is,
hate
you
level,
were you
it's on-
you went in with, I wouldn't say the cinema, but you're a cheap bastard and watched some crappy cam copy. So you went in with expectations, and you should have known better. It's a James Gunn movie. You should have expected a James Gunn movie, and that's what
Wait
you
a
got.
second.
And now you're bitching about it.
No, I expected.
You clearly didn't expect a James Gunn film, did you? Because what you've said sounds like a James Gunn movie.
Kind of, I did expect a James Gunn movie, but
clearly didn't.
It's not as good as, for example, Guardians of the Galaxy, which is also a James
which he
Gunn
took
movie.
A load of Z-list characters nobody had ever heard of, and at the time I said was going to be the first flop for Marvel because there's no way this is going to sell. Nobody knows who the fuck these characters were, and how wrong was I? Yes. He took the Guardians from nothing to part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, but I don't even like Guardians.
No, but what I'm saying is his ability to bring Z-list fucking characters nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah.
And put them in the spotlight. And he's good at that.
The thing is,
but he's also good at undermining any tense, dramatic moment with a pathetic joke. Which is also part of... Ugh. But it's a James Gunn movie.
Yes. In this Superman, there is no serious scene that is not undercut by a joke.
Because it's James Gunn. What were you expecting? You should have known this going in. It's a fucking James Gunn film.
You know that
you shouldn't be expecting Shakespeare.
Yes, you know that I can't stand the Guardian of the Galaxy movies. I'm not a fan
so
of them.
Why were you expecting anything different from the same director? Why?
But at least I thought that this Superman would at least be on that level. At least on that Guardians of the Galaxy level, because I know I personally can't stand them, but I know the movies themselves are not bad or something like that. But it's just not my cup of tea.
But they're just disposable waste of people's time.
Yeah.
And they could be watching a real fucking movie instead. Instead of 100 minutes of CGI fist fucking each other.
And I expect.
Or is that just the version I
Superman had? At least to be on that level, if it has to be funny and whatsoever, at least on the Guardians of the Galaxy level, because I know these are not bad movies.
You're German and probably didn't get the jokes.
Yeah, whatever. I can tell you,
dude. Come on, I've got dropped down to that stereotypical German at some point, you know.
Yeah, but it has to be done. I can tell you, when you watch the movie, when you watch Superman's James Gunn, there is not one joke in it where you are laughing. I can tell you that directly.
Dude, I don't laugh out loud at a movie anyway. I'm not fucking insane or American. You know what I mean? We're British, mate. We're reserved as a species, you know. Fuck me.
Yeah. So, if you see the trailer and you think this is... Because the movie is the trailer. This Superman movie is exactly what you see in the trailer.
Yeah. I want some questions answered, but I know I'm not going to get them in a James Gunn picture.
Yeah. So,
but
if
I love going to the cinema, and it's a shame that there's nothing to see. I know. I keep trying to make an excuse to go see it. Because I love the cinema. That's why I've got a 5.1 surround sound system in this place. Because I love the cinema experience, man. You know what I mean? And I've got the best sound I can get. It's fucking lovely. Because I like to watch things in the best presentation as I could possibly see it. And the cinema is that. But unfortunately, there's never anything to see. Because modern movies suck.
Yeah, and for the effects, for example,
they looked unfinished. The trailer looked terrible in certain shots. It looked unfinished.
This is exactly what you get in the movie. This level of effects you get in the movie.
That
And,
scene in the trailer where Lex is just walking and shit's flying past his fucking head in the trailer. That looks like shit.
yes. That is the scene where he enters the Fortress of Solitude.
That looks terrible. It looked unfinished.
Yeah, and it's not
And
even
that's
the worst effect.
mind you, look who I'm asking. You saw a blurred cam.
Yeah, but the really bad effect, for example, is when he is fighting the kaiju monster.
Fucking why not? Yeah, fuck that. Mr. Bean, Superman.
That looks so terrible when he is flying. That looks so terrible. When
He
he's
wouldn't
fighting,
know that, Raymond. I don't think he's up on Mr. Bean. He may have seen the movie, maybe.
hey, I know Mr. Bean.
Oh, you do? Did somebody tell you?
Yes.
Did somebody tell you it was good, so you watched it?
The second Mr. Bean movie was Natalie
there was-
Imbruglia.
Jesus Christ, I forgot there was fucking two of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I liked it because of Natalie Imbruglia.
Who doesn't? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, so much for Superman.
Hang on,
a big
did you?
disappointment.
Hang on. Was it that? Yeah, it was that chick out of Neighbours, wasn't it? Was it? Or my? Yeah, it was. Was it? Oh, I don't know. I can't fucking remember. I've even forgot there was a second one. I know I've seen it.
Yeah, I just had. Yeah, I know Mr. Bean. So, and I know him, of course, from the TV series.
You should watch Blackadder. That's
also,
by far the best thing Rowan Atkinson ever did. Blackadder is fucking superb.
Yeah, he's also in some movies sometimes as a guest star.
Yeah. Did you see that Netflix thing he did a couple of years back?
And also,
hang on, whoa.
Wait, isn't Rowan
I asked you a
Atkinson
question.
also one of the doctors? Yes, he's also Doctor Who or not?
Oh,
Rowan
the charity things. Yeah, the Children in Need, Red Nose bullshit charity, where only 0.4% out of whatever goes to actual charities, and after the CEOs have had all their cuts, because remember, folks, charities are a business, and everybody needs to get paid.
So Mr. Bean is also one of the doctors, and he's not even the worst one.
He is. So was Joanna Lumley, though, in the same sketch, if I remember right. In the same Children in Need sketch for that year. Joanna Lumley became the doctor. Oh, Joanna Lumley. Oh, when you grew up with her, mate. Fucking hell. Sapphire and Steel. Oh,
hey,
yes.
I'm going to watch this charity whatsoever in the right order, because I have them in the right order.
Dude, good luck with Dimensions in Time, because you will not get the EastEnders references at all. Because Dimensions in Time crosses with a very popular British soap opera called EastEnders, what was on and still is on, and has been since about 1984. And the whole thing crosses over with the EastEnders soap opera. So you won't have a fucking clue what's going on. That'll be fucking funny.
Yeah, but it's going to take me years to get there. When I'm watching every
cool, blimey, indeed, Raymond. Joanna Lumley, when she was Sapphire. I don't know if you're old enough to remember Sapphire and Steel, Raymond. Oh yes. Oh, indeed. Hey, she was still pretty fucking tight as she got older, though, in that the comedy thing with Jennifer Saunders, where there were the two yuppies. They even had that crossover episode with Roseanne. because the Americans like absolutely fabulous. That was the show. That was fucking funny. That was. And Joanna Lumley still looked great for her age in that show, man. Fucking Jesus. Oh, she's a gilf. So, she's now an honorary gilf. Sorry, I went on a Joanna Lumley tangent then. Oh, now I'm thinking about Felicity Kendall. Oh dear, The Good Life. Oh yes, indeed.
So the next movie we get from DC
Shit,
is, by the way,
dude, fucking Purdy. I forgot. How can I miss out Purdy and Gareth Hunt? Fucking hell, Jesus! I can't believe I forgot about the new Avengers. Jesus, Raymond.
So the next movie we get is next year in June.
The new Avengers. Whatever happened to Gareth Hunt? Because I take it you're similar age as me then. He was in the new Avengers and he did the coffee commercials, didn't he? That's what I can remember about Gareth Hunt. And he was Cockney rhyming slang for something. Go on, Cub. Go on, press play in your conversation.
I'm just seeing that MM is also in Discord, but he's not in the chat here. So hi MM, if you can hear us.
Is he in Discord? Is he? I haven't got Discord on. Let me flip over to Discord. No, he's not. He's in Discord, but he's probably still at work, dude.
Yeah, but he normally you can't just see him when he's listening, and that's probably he's listening.
Or he's just got Discord on, you know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but as I said, the next one in the DC line is Supergirl, and I'm pretty sure that Superman is going to flop, and Supergirl is not even going to pull in half of Superman, because nobody cares for Supergirl.
Well, some people will, dude. Like a lot of people like this Superman movie, so, you know, it's not going to be a flop. But like I've said countless times, nobody's going to the cinema anymore. It's not that these movies are flopping, it's because nobody's going to the cinema. They've got to stop spending 200 million on a film. They're not going to get it back. They've got to stop.
So this movie has an official budget of 225 million.
Sounds about right.
This is the official budget.
Yeah, sounds about right. Which they have to produce, because it's illegal because of shareholders and shit. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. And
so if that's what the trades are saying, not bullshit fucking websites, the actual trades, if that's what they're saying, that's what it cost. But move along.
The official budget is...
move along.
And the promotion budget is 150 million.
That's bollocks, mate. Somebody's fucking took some cuts here and there, because they don't spend that money on advertising anymore. Not since the internet. Them days of the big billboards and full fucking page ads in the newspaper. Them days are gone, mate. They don't spend... At one time, as you know, Cub, half the budget used to go on fucking advertising on top, didn't it? They don't spend that in the digital age, mate. Not anymore.
Superman had a really huge advertising campaign.
Yeah, but it's not like they used to be, though. Everything's all online now, isn't it? It's basically just paying somebody for an ad space online in every major online whatever. They're just paying for ad space now. It's a fraction of what it used to cost to put them billboards up all over town and fucking page at not front page, but page adverts in newspapers. That shit used to cost fucking millions, man. It's not like that in the internet age. They spend a fraction of what they used to do 20 years ago. Because everything's online, and everybody's online, so one person will pass it along, and the next influencer bullshitter on TikTok who shoot these people, whatever. But fucking, I didn't, But these
Yeah,
influencers, they spread it and
probably
whatnot. You know what I mean? Because they all get a little
just
bit of money.
just
Oh God, the world's a
probably
horrible, corrupt place. Ugh.
yeah, probably you are right. It has $0
Okay,
advertising budget.
okay, Raymond, you're a tad older than me.
Yeah, let's pretend it got advertising for
Hang
free.
on, two
It's the
tads, I'd say,
only
older than me.
movie. It's let's
Maybe
let's
even
pretend
3.
it's the only blockbuster that has no advertising budget, as you say,
No,
because
of course
everything
it
is for
does.
free
Look at the
nowadays.
digital world. Fucking hell, it's everywhere. But
So,
what
and
I'm
what
saying
is
is
normally the
that doesn't cost as
advertising
much as.
budget?
Yeah, but it doesn't cost as much as it used to do. Is all I'm saying.
But the
That's all I'm
advertising
saying.
budget
Nothing more, nothing
in
less.
general is half of the movie budget.
But yeah, it used to be because there was no internet where everybody was sharing everything and everybody had ad space on various platforms. 20, 30 years ago, it wasn't a thing. They had to make these big billboards and take out fucking newspaper space because people read newspapers. The whole thing cost a lot more. But today, everything's digital and it doesn't cost as much. That's the only point I was making.
Yeah,
In today's digital world, it doesn't cost as much as what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But they are not even denying that it has this huge advertising budget.
Did it?
They are not even denying
right,
that.
let's ask our American chaps. Let's ask Greg. Because we don't get the tie-ins. At one time we used to when everything was pushed, like McDonald's or Burger King or whatever the fuck used to do these movie tie-ins and whatnot. Is that shit still going on in America? I mean, it doesn't happen in Britain anymore. Fucking them days are gone. But at one time, you used to get these movie tie-in fucking for toys and knickknacks and doodahs from whatever fast food chain was promoting the whatever the fuck at the time. Like, look at all, when Star Wars came back, fucking there was Pepsi, there was every cunt was spending a bit of money on the advertising, weren't they? Every fucking company wanted a bit of that Star Wars ad revenue.
Yeah, I think this movie is going to flop. It's not going to make a win. I don't even think it's going to break even. Because
it'll break even, dude. That's all it'll do.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, that's all it'll do, though. It's not going to make any huge profit. It'll get its money back and that's it. Like most modern movies. Because nobody's going to the cinema anymore. As generations keep going, all these fuckwits will just rather watch something on the phone, which should be a criminal offence up to 20 years in prison. If you're watching a film on the phone, you need to be taken away by the film police and sentenced to life imprisonment. In black and white, you bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah, but the movie made...
Dude, I've just thought that's an amazing idea for something.
The movie
the
made
cinema police take you away and give you 50 years in black and white.
The movie made in its
with all
first
these young
week
fuckwits who watch films on the phone.
Yeah.
50 years black and white, sorry. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
So the movie made in its first week only around $200 million in its first week. So what do you think from where it goes from here?
Well, what does? Sorry. I was in my creative head for a moment. Go on, what?
Yeah, but when the movie in the first week only makes 200 million, around 200 million worldwide, by the way.
Yeah.
So
in the first what? First week.
In the first week, and
yeah.
You know.
So off that again for next week.
but if you have that again for next week, then then you are around 300 million. And when you have that again for the next week, then you are
Then you broke
350
even.
million.
Then you broke even, like most films.
With 350 million, you broke even.
Yeah, and that's what it'll do, like I've just said. Because nobody's going to the pictures. Nobody's going to the cinema anymore. It's only all these dumb young fuckers who are going to the cinema.
Wait a second, Jess. Wait a second. I heard a crazy rumor that cinemas are not showing the movies for free. From the income, they take half of that what they get from the ticket price. Half of the price.
These big chains do have a bit of a stranglehold, yeah. This is why you should boycott and keep fucking... If there's a local fucking cinema, theatre, or whatever the fuck you want to call them near you, support that one, mate. Yes. Fuck the chains.
And Jess, when you say a movie costs $225 million, has zero budget for advertising, zero.
No, of course they don't. They spend all of it on advertising.
No, wait a second. Then I tell you, and then you say 300. When it makes 350 million, then it already broke even. That sounds like from a retard. Then
why is
at
that?
least,
why is that? Explain.
Of course, it has to make double at least the number, double the budget at the box office, because half of the money goes to the theater chains.
Right. Okay. Right. Fair enough. I didn't put that into the equation.
Yes, I know. As I said, just a retard is argumenting like you are argumenting. Maybe this is the movie for you. Maybe you are going to enjoy it. Because as I said...
I highly doubt it. It's a James Gunn film.
It's about a retard with retard parents and retard adoptive parents who's constantly beaten down the whole movie. And nobody respects it.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
Yeah. So
no, dude, it's a fucking hell. It's a James Gunn film.
No, but
it's gonna be a James Gunn film.
Yes, and I tried to explain to you that this thing is not going to break even.
It will,
because it had a too slow of a start. With only, for example, just that you get an example.
Dude. Chance it won't. Which also solidifies my reason why these movies, you can't keep spending that money. Nobody's going to the pictures. It doesn't matter what the fucking movie is.
Yeah, but the thing is...
They can't keep spending that money on films. They just can't.
Yes. Just the thing is, Superman is going to flop, I'm sure. But the next one is even more going to flop because it's Supergirl, and nobody cares for Supergirl.
Some people will, but probably not enough to sustain a decent box office, I agree. I don't think there's that many fans out there.
So if they spent on Supergirl more than $100 million...
Well, that's just the studio being fucking stupid with money. Like all these studios are. They need to start tightening the belts. You can't keep spending this money on film. You just can't.
Yes, it will
with negative
never make
results.
This money back. So,
you can't keep doing it.
But I'm pretty sure they're going to spend on Supergirl more than 100 million.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I totally agree. They probably will. They'll probably spend they'll probably spend close to 200, and it won't get its money back. So it'll be another fucking one, because they've got to stop spending. They've got to rein that money in. They've got to start making movies for 50, 60 at the tops, if they want any form of profit. These studios and actors need to be fucking reined in a bit. Luke, we can't fucking keep spending this money. We're not getting any money in return. I can't believe the people around the board table are still letting this shit go on for the past 10 years, to be honest. It's like, haven't they realised, the CEOs and everything, going, hang on, we keep losing fucking money, what the fuck? I didn't put all my thousands of billions of dollars into this so I could lose money. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and
they need to rein this shit in. You can't keep spending 200 million on a film. Godzilla Minus One proved you can only spend 15 to 20 million tops, and look how good Godzilla Minus One looks. 20 million. All in, 20 million.
And
so how can you justify Hollywood spending 200 million fucking dollars on a movie? Which looked like shit. Do you know what I mean?
So since we have also already a release date for Supergirl next year in June.
Sorry, I was laughing at fucking Raymond in the chat. What did you say, Cub? Sorry.
Supergirl has an official release date already.
Does it? I know they've basically made it and whatnot. Yeah, I'm aware that
7th of June. June the 7th is the release date of Supergirl.
Well, guess what? That'll be another film I don't give a shit about and I won't be watching.
Yeah, but that means that it is probably already shot or in the final stages. You can bet when they want to release it in 11 months.
And then it's not going to make its money. Warner Brothers, Luke. At least Warner Brothers have finally let the fucking Wile E. Coyote versus Acme movie go. Get the fuck in. I actually want to see that fucking film. I was so gutted when it was basically done, and then they shelved it along with that Batgirl movie or whatever the fuck. And I was
by the way,
yeah, but fuck that, man. Wiley versus fucking Acme, mate. What a premise. Yeah. That film better live up to the premise of Wile E. Coyote suing Acme products. And if you don't know the story on that, dear listeners, look it up. It was basically in the can. Yeah. And Warner Brothers just wrote it off as a fucking tax right. But it's been picked up by a distributor. They've had a deal with Warner. And it's fucking coming out. So I wonder if that Batgirl, Batwoman, or whatever the fuck that movie, the other one they shelved, what was in the can and also wrote off to tax write-off. So I wonder if that one will come out. Who knows, folks? They're releasing the Wile E. Coyote versus Acme. Oh, get the fuck in.
Yeah.
Because I used to love me some fucking Roadrunner. And it's just a great premise for a movie. Wile E. Coyote taking fucking Acme to court because he kept buying all this shit which basically guaranteed him to catch the fucking Roadrunner, and it never worked. It always blew up in his face. Acme's products were shit, weren't they, in the Warner Brothers cartoons? Acme products. So fucking Wile E. Coyote decides to take Acme to court. What a premise of a film. Get the fuck in.
Isn't Supergirl?
Oh, go on, press play any conversation again. Sorry, go.
Isn't Supergirl that what you call a derivative character?
No, not really. Superman can have family, dude. He doesn't have to be the only person with them powers ever. He can have a family. And that's the end of that conversation. Don't try to justify it. I've just told you. He can have a family. No problem. There is no other answer to that.
The last Kryptonian.
The last son of Krypton? Yeah, whatever. That's what he used to be called back in the day.
Ah, okay. So then is Kara
the last son of Krypton?
So then is Kara called the last daughter of Krypton?
Yeah, fuck it. Give her whatever fucking mantle you want. Who gives a shit? I know they won't draw like they used to do back in the day. Fucking hell, I know that.
Yeah. So you say
Hang on,
that
Luke. I don't know fuck.
Supergirl.
I don't know fuck all about the DC
Is
universe, as you know.
No, but you are
But
telling me that
didn't they?
Supergirl is not just a stupid derivative character from Superman.
No, that isn't what I said. I said he can have family.
So then, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, is not just a derivative character from Spider-Man.
He's a Spider-Man.
But isn't that what you call a derivative character?
Yeah,
when
but
a character is
there's
kind of the
fucking
same like the original?
yeah, but there's the whole clone saga. There's loads of Spider people, loads of them.
Yeah, but are
Be a
they
bit,
not
the Marvel
all
universe will be a bit
derivative
boring if it wasn't.
characters?
It doesn't matter. You just try and pick holes and arguments in something that doesn't matter.
Okay,
They're
so
Spider people, but they're not
Okay,
the
so
original Peter Parker, are they? The original Spider-Man.
so She-Hulk is not a derivative character of Hulk?
Do you know why She-Hulk was created? See, if you don't know the story why She-Hulk was created in the first place.
I don't care because I don't care for She-Hulk.
It's got a lot more to do with that fucking Hulk TV show with fucking Lou Ferrigno in, mate.
Yes, this story. Yes, I know. I know the story. Yes, we have talked about it.
Oh shit, yeah, I've
this
probably
too.
told that story a million times over the years, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting
but the
old now,
thing-
Cub. I'm repeating myself.
Yeah, but the thing is, these derivative characters, normally you wouldn't go with one of these characters instead of going with, for example, an original character.
Yeah,
So
but
why
She-Hulk
isn't the
is
next...
an original character. She is an original
Yeah.
character.
No, I'm talking about Supergirl. Why going
And
with
Supergirl is an
Supergirl?
original character.
Yeah, sure.
Of course
And
she is.
Krypto is also an original character, but
course she
you
is.
wouldn't make a movie about them. But the thing is, why not going with a real original character that has
Like
a
what?
similar part, like Wonder Woman, like Batman?
Well, I'm
One
sure
of the
they're
Justice
going.
League?
I'm sure they're going to come in somewhere along Warner Brothers' fever dream plan of a universe. I'm sure they're going to come into it at some point. All orchestrated
Yeah,
by James Gunn. Oh dear. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
but of course,
You all going to be
of course, if
begging
you-
for Snyder come back,
Yeah, but
and nobody
but
wants
if,
that. Trust me, nobody ever wants that.
if your first three movies are three flops in a row, when
Well,
Superman underperformed,
hopefully they'll fire the fucker and start again. Because
No,
of course they'll start again. Because you've got to keep
But
that
they
cash
will-
cow going.
and these three movies are
CEOs
going
need to
be
go Thailand,
flops.
allegedly.
No, but the first movies, the movies that are not coming, Superman,
Who cares?
Supergirl, Clayface, with nobody has ever heard of.
Yeah, people know
And-
Clayface. Dude, even I know fuck all about DC, but I know who Clayface is.
Okay,
I don't know his
Clayface.
origins.
I
Yeah,
don't-
Luke, I'm aware of Clayface, is what I'm saying. I don't know I can't even remember what his name is. I don't know his fucking origins or anything like that, because I'm not a DC guy. I was always a Marvel guy, as
Yeah,
you
but
know.
if you are such a
But I'm aware
Clayface
of Clayface.
Hey, you are aware of Clayface, so what are his superpowers?
No idea. I'm aware he exists and I've seen him.
Is he a villain or is he a hero?
He's a villain, I think.
Yeah, I see. You have heard of Clayface.
Yeah, that's all I said. And I also prefixed it with I don't know his origin, I don't know what his name is.
But
I also
you're sure
prefixed
he's
it with the actual fact that I don't know who he is. I'm just
but you're
aware
sure
of him.
But you are sure he's a man.
Yeah. On the odd little bits I've read, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a man.
Yeah, and so after that, what
But
I
it,
have read,
but it doesn't matter if Clayface is going to be a woman. Fuck it, that doesn't matter. If that's where you're going, it doesn't matter. Not to
after
me,
that-
anyway, because I couldn't give a fuck about Clayface or DC, but whatever. I couldn't give a fuck about comic movies. Oh, I'm so done. Stop making them. You're fucking burning me head out with bullshit I'm not going to watch.
So what is listed after that is Swamp Thing.
Ah, see? Now that could be good. Given the right director. Don't let James Gunn anywhere fucking near Swamp Thing. If they're going to do Alan Moore's one, yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, America, for all the great writers and artists we exported from 2000 AD, the greatest comic in the galaxy, in orbit every fucking Thursday. Was it? Was it Thursday?
Yeah, but
Raymond,
I'm pretty sure.
Was 2000 AD in orbit every Thursday? Back in the day.
I'm pretty sure.
I learned to read on that shit. Good old Miss
sure
Kitchen. And I've told the listeners that story many times.
I'm pretty sure this Gunverse gets cancelled before they get to Swamp Thing. And Swamp Thing is the only thing that I would look forward to.
Yeah, but if it's going to be played for laughs, it's going to be shit.
I know, but I can rehash my Swamp Thing review, as you know.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Any excuse. Any excuse.
Yeah. Hey, I put weeks of work in that.
You put what? Shame none of that work shows on screen, Cub.
It's one of my longest videos, as you know.
I thought tonight's was your longest video. Your rehash of the Jurassic Park video you've already done, with added bonus features, or whatever.
Yeah, but that was long ago. That was last year.
Fucking last year.
That was last year in July.
Dude, when your brain's as fucked as mine, and it's basically like the Doctors, and you don't know what time or space or anything is, and you've got no idea. Time is irrelevant. It's all recent to me. I've been watching your videos for years, sometimes 3 times. I swear to God.
Yeah, it was from last year in July when I released.
See, you're even redoing them every year now, Cub. When's it gonna stop, man? You need help. You really do, man. You need help. Tell you what you need. Considering fucking Holland is just across the border, you want one payday. I tell you exactly what you need. One payday. Go hop over to fucking Amsterdam, right? Which is just around the corner for you, and just go see a lady of the evening, and blow off some fucking steam. That's what you need, dude. Contact with a. Actually, I don't know. I think your circuits will explode. Contact with a human.
Yeah, but with Anaconda, it's even less than a year, because Anaconda, as you know, I released in January this year, and the new Anaconda movie comes out in December.
I'm telling you, he had a damn good fucking tailor, did Bill Bixby. Yeah, see, I can remember these things when a kid. See, I'm just in my early 50s. I am, Raymond. So you know, I'm a few years behind you, but fuck me. Most of the stuff I listened to and enjoy was fucking years before I was born. When times were good. I saw this great fucking badge the other day, fucking just flicking through eBay, just looking at pointless shit. And I saw this badge, it said, "I might be old, but your music really is shit." And it gave me a fucking chuckle. It nearly made me laugh as much. I was walking down some seafront. It might have been Rill, might have been Blackpool. I can't remember where the fuck it was. It was in the 80s, and if you can remember the arcades in the 80s, they had that FBI warning, only fucking losers use drugs or whatever, that FBI warning on the arcades. If you know, you know. And I was walking down some seafront, and some guy walked past me with like a facsimile version of that what used to be on the video games, but it said only users lose drugs, and I just fucking burst out laughing, man. It was fucking hilarious. It was at the time. It was the 80s, you know, and I probably, you know, it was the 80s. Good times. That's why I can't remember them. Go on, Cub. Sorry. Press play. What video are you talking about?
I just said with
I went
Anaconda
off on a
it's even
tangent.
shorter. It's even shorter than a year. It came out. My review came out January. It was the first review this year, or the second one. And in December we get a new Anaconda, as you know, a new Anaconda movie this year.
Another one.
Yeah, the Jack Black one.
Oh, who gives a fuck? Let's just hope he gets eaten by the fucking snake in the first 10 minutes. And if that happens, Cub, I might watch it. The only film Jack Black gets a pass for is High Fidelity, which you should fucking watch because it's ace. But you should also read the book because it's way better. The book's set in England. Nick Hornby, High Fidelity. Read the book. It's way better than the movie. And when that fucking mother sells the rare Sex Pistols singles, oh man, you feel like fucking crying when you're reading the book. The book's way better.
Hey,
the film's good, man. It's got John Cusack in it.
Hey,
It's a boy flick, if there is such a thing.
Yeah.
You've got chick flicks and them, but High Fidelity is a boy flick. But read the book. The book is way better by Nick Hornby. It's set in England. It's brilliant. Go on.
Yes,
That's the only thing I'll give Jack Black a pass for. I knew there was a link somewhere. I'll give him a pass for High Fidelity. Above that, can't stand the guy. Don't like Tenacious D. Fuck. And I'm a bit of an old rocker, as you know, and fuck Tenacious D.
If I ever have to review High Fidelity, I have to read the book anyway, as you know.
The book's fucking ace, mate. The book's way better than the film. Way better.
Yeah, no, but Jess, the thing is, if for some circumstance I have to review High Fidelity, I have to read the book anyway, because that's how I review movies, as you know.
Well, why would you review High Fidelity? You only review fucking modern blockbuster bollocks. So why would you review it?
There are many reasons why I sometimes review a movie. For example, if I make a retrospective on the director,
hang on,
on the producer,
didn't I? Hang on. If memory serves, years ago, I think I asked you, well, why don't you do this? And I can't remember what it was. And I think you did it, and it surprised me, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, then probably it was not that important.
No, it was something I did, because we were talking fucking hell years ago. And I goes, well, why don't you just do something, blah, blah, blah. And I can't remember the conversation, because it was fucking years ago. And then you went, and you did it, and he goes, I've got a surprise for you. I've done that fucking, and I can't remember what it was. Damn, what was that? God, it was years ago. I can't remember. Anyway, moving on, dear listeners.
Wait a second, wasn't that the John Landis retrospective?
It was. It fucking was, yeah.
Yeah, which I released on your birthday, by the way.
There we go, see? All close to. There you go, see? I knew you did do something
I remembered.
Special.
Yeah, because I remembered.
See? I remembered you actually did something, even though I can't remember what the end product was. Hang on, why?
Yeah, but it was
if you're wondering what that background noise is, it's me pouring myself a glass of the old vino. I don't know if that picked up on the mic with it.
Yeah, but the thing is, for example, can you tell me who directed High Fidelity?
Yeah, Blues Brothers, Raymond, fucking hell, Blues Brothers. One of the greatest musicals of all time, and the best version of the Aretha Franklin tune, Think. That version on the Blues Brothers and on that soundtrack album Fucking hell. Because it's loads quicker and everything, isn't it? Aretha's got a little bit more fire in the vocal, and it's... Oh, that version of Think in the Blues Brothers is just fucking phenomenal. I mean, I like the studio version by Aretha, because fucking hell, God rest her soul. Fucking Queen of Soul, mate, she was, Aretha. Hey, Dionne Warwick, people like that, you know what I mean? I don't want to delve into music. Anyway, but that's the best version of Think on the Blues Brothers. Fucking hell, mate. What a movie. And then they made that other thing. Ah! Fuck that. Oh, Jesus. John, I'm only in it for the check, Goodman. But fair play, he had been doing it live with Dan Aykroyd at the time, hadn't he? It's not like he just jumped in the role, but he did just jump in the fucking role, even live, didn't he? So...
Yes, and who would have thought that Dan Aykroyd is only a sellout? It was such a surprise.
Dude, when Roseanne got fucking fired for a tweet off her own show and it became the Connors, and I was out. All the cast went, Luke, the bitch is fucking crazy, what do you expect? Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. It's not like she's the world's most rational person in the world. She's off her tits, man. No wonder she said fucking whatever the fuck she said on Twitter. Somebody looked like a fucking monkey or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Okay. Perhaps you should rein that shit in if you want to keep a career. Keep that shit to yourself, Roseanne, with your fucked up crazy thoughts. But like she said, she was off her tits on fucking tablets and whatnot. She didn't know what she was typing. Call it an excuse or whatever, but either way, keep that shit ramped up, Roseanne, and look what it cost you. But the point I was making, I was out. Can't have Roseanne without Roseanne. Even though that shit's still going, apparently, the Connors. I tuned out after they fired Roseanne. I watched the first series, and there was a lot of stuff forced in there, I thought, and I didn't like it. I was done.
The only decent thing Roseanne is in is only She-Devil.
Yeah, well, that's a remake, though, isn't it? Is it?
I don't know.
No, I see. I'm getting it mixed up with not Bedazzled. Is it Bedazzled?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting it mixed up with that. That's the remake. Yeah. She-Devil. Yeah, I can remember it. Yeah. Mid-80s, whatever it was, 87-ish, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I can remember it.
I think it was mid-80s.
Blues Brothers 2000s. That's that abominable piece of shit, Raymond, yeah. Fucking, yeah.
And Meryl Streep was also...
Or as it should be called, Dan Aykroyd's skint, man. He's spent all his money into researching fucking aliens because he's fucked in the head. Give me some money.
Yeah. Dan Aykroyd, he's complete sellout. Can't stand this guy.
Hey, dude, Luke, in all fairness, mate, when your career's washed up, what are you going to do? They can't just settle with the millions they've got. The ever-elusive greed monster is tapping them on the shoulder. That's why Dan Aykroyd's got some bullshit TV show in America running at the moment. I've never seen it. I'm not going to watch it. I don't give a fuck. It's one of these Dan Aykroyd's unexplained bullshit type of shows.
These guys, it's not about the money. They are just attention whores. No, they can't live without the spotlight.
That Hollywood's always been like that, dude. Since the beginning of film, Hollywood has always been that way. Always has been. They've always been attention-seeking whores. Always. All of them.
Yeah.
From the beginning of Hollywood until the end of Hollywood.
Yeah, and that's why you see them in everything embarrassing.
Yeah, but nothing's changed. Yeah, and every 20 years there's a cause they get behind, and everything fucking, it just goes round in circles. It just repeats itself. Every 20 years there's something new they all champion and get behind, and then in 20 years' time it'll be something else. Jesus Christ, it was fucking Fucking hell, 20 years ago, what was it? The fair trade 20 years ago, 20 years ago, that it was human rights. Fucking Hollywood's always got on its self-important bullshit pedestal, and people look up at them and go, wow, we should listen to these people. These are our stars. Fuck you, they're a bunch of fucking cunts who don't know what it's like to be that guy on the street who's starving and wants a bag of chips. They've got no fucking idea. They're completely separate from humans. They might as well be fucking aliens, these cunts. Oh, God, I hate Hollywood.
I can't wait.
This is why I can't understand why people take whatever these idiots say in press fucking conferences, and people start moaning about what they're saying. Why do you care?
Hey,
these are Hollywood arseholes. They've got no idea what reality is. Who cares what these self-indulgent rich motherfuckers are saying? Who gives a fuck?
Jess, as a big comic book fan, are you looking forward to see Magneto and Professor X again in Doomsday?
Right, one, I stopped collecting comics a while ago because they just are no longer any good anymore. There's no good writing in comics, so I stopped. There you go. So I don't care about what's happening in the world of comics. I've got my early run, all my old ones from when I was a kid, mate, from the 70s up until the late 80s and early 90s. They're the ones I care about.
Hey,
I might even sell all the other fucking thousands.
I'm talking about the movie Doomsday. Yeah.
Dude, I don't care.
Avengers movie.
Who gives a fuck? Tell you what, you talk about Doomsday while I go take a pee.
It's not much to talk about. It's an upcoming Avengers movie, which Fantastic Four is supposed to lead in or lead to or whatever, where we have first part is Secret Wars and the second part is Doomsday. From my understanding, with the new Avengers, where we have no idea who they are supposed to be, and that's all. So yeah, and probably the X-Men and so on are also going to appear, I guess, or cameo. So it's going to be a cameo fest or something like that. And there's zero hype for it because nobody knows who the Avengers are in this moment. Since our last information is that the Avengers are supposed to be this loser group here, Thunderbolts. But if that's if they are the new Avengers, then I have zero interest to see them in a movie or something like that. So I really don't care. Yeah. By the way, next week I release my Lake Placid review, and after that, I know what you did last summer, the retrospective, and the movie comes out, I think, tomorrow. That's what I'm waiting for, that I can finish my review. And yeah. And there's really
it would help if I put my microphone back on. I was just talking. Yeah. It's like, oh shit! I forgot to turn the microphone back on.
Yeah, but I meant this movie is supposed to come out in 2 years or whatever. And if Magneto and Professor X are in it, then they are probably 86 and 87 or something like that. Because the actors are that age.
Probably. I'm just trying to figure out a Discord link for Raymond so he could join the Discord. I think I've sorted it. What film are we talking about, Cub?
Yeah, I thought you have heard about this Doomsday and Secret Wars, or Secret Wars
Oh,
and
yeah,
Doomsday.
yeah, but it's an alternate universe bullshit, isn't it? So it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I have no
Well,
idea.
of course it is. It can't be set in the main universe, because fucking he can't be fucking Victor Von Doom, can he? So of course it's got to be set in some other universe.
I don't know.
Of course it is, dude. Common sense. Think about what you're saying.
Yeah, but normally the Avenger movies are set in our universe, or not?
There you go. So therefore, Tony Stark can't be Jesus Christ. Do I need to spell it out in ABCs for you? So even by bullshit MCU logic, it can't be in our universe, can it?
But if it is
fuck me.
Tony Stark from the Fantastic Four universe...
Yeah, but doesn't that universe collapse at the end of the movie?
Yes. Probably it's collapsed at the end of the
movie.
Yeah,
dude, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not. I have no idea if that's true.
Yeah, they has to, but because at the end of Thunderbolts, we see how the Fantastic Four ship comes to our universe.
Oh, there you go. Well, I haven't watched Thunderbolts. Is that one of them bullshit end credit scenes? What Marvel are famous for?
Yes, that's the end credit scene from Thunderbolts.
For fuck's sake. Jeez, guys, just put it in the film, will you? For fuck's sake.
Yeah, but
it's not. Really, it's not like your interchangeable scores are any good anymore.
Yeah, but
it's not like your scores are good.
Stupid Thunderbolts gives away the ending of the upcoming Fantastic Four.
Raymond, that's the Discord link, mate. Join the Discord. Then put it on your PC if you've got one, and then you can watch movies with us occasionally. Because occasionally we nip in there, watch a few movies when people turn up.
So because of that movie, we know that...
Yeah, join the server, dude.
We know that Fantastic Four has to end.
And anybody else, of course. Anybody in the chat. If anybody would love to join the Discord server, it'll be nice to talk to you over there. So, yes. Cub won't talk to you because he's an antisocial fuck. But I'll be around. Cub doesn't interact with people. Because he's not entirely human. He's basically a Cyberman. You know what I mean? He's mostly machine with human elements. Is our Cub.
Yeah.
No, and he doesn't quite understand how humans work.
Yes. Cybermen are, for my taste, too human. So I can't stand them.
Fucking I've never thought about it before, Cub, but you are actually a Cyberman. You are, yeah.
No.
You are, dude.
Cyberman. Yeah, but
you will be just like us. Oh, dude, I tell you what. Cyberman... Cub, didn't you say you've just watched Tomb of the Cybermen?
Yeah.
Right. You know that Cyberman voice? You will be one of us. That Cyberman voice.
Yes, I know.
You will miss that when it comes into the 70s and the Cybermen come back and they just start talking like people.
Really?
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. In the return, as much as I love Tom Baker and Peter Davison were my doctors. But fucking the Cybermen's first story after years, Revenge of the Cybermen, I think it was, in the Tom Baker era, or was it Pertwee? I can't remember. Yeah, but it's no. The old Cyberman voice was amazing. You know what I mean? Hey, that wasn't bad. If I ran that through some electronics, that'll be a fucking half-decent Cyberman, that would. Move over, Derek Riggs, you cunt. Your time is up. I'm coming for your job, you motherfucker. Because I could do a Dalek. I'm coming for your job, Riggs.
Yeah, so I would say we are almost 3 hours on. So
3? Jesus, dude. Why don't you remind me of the time?
You know, exactly what I'm doing.
Good man. Right, so we'll wrap this one up, folks.
Yeah, bye.
Bye for now, and we'll see you next time. Same back channel. Good night, folks.